morning, everyone. Hope you can hear me. I'm wearing my balaclava because it is cold. It is Saturday, December 13th, and I'm going on the Santa ride. So the Philadelphia Scooterist Club is doing their annual Santa ride, and it's something that we're decided to kind of do independently. There's a larger one with many different clubs, mostly motorcycle, and the past couple of years it's been kind of chaotic, though I heard this year was a lot better. Chaotic meaning that routes are unclear, roads were not blocked off, some people were a little less than sober, we shall say, and it made it quite dangerous sometimes, and it's not fun. So we have to kind of do our own independent Santa ride, and that's what we're going to do today. So I'm heading into Philadelphia, and I'm going to meet up at a IKEA parking lot, and there's a Five Below where a lot of us are going to get our gifts. Actually, I have a gift already, something my wife got, and got it in my top case. I'm on my way. It was touch and go all week because I thought I was having problems with my starter. Trying to get the bike started in the morning was having that horrible sound, you know, when your starter is going bad. It just sort of glitches and everything, and kind of freaked me out. After a couple of tries, my bike would eventually start up and I'd be on my way. But I recorded it and sent it to good people at Philadelphia Scooters, and they said it could be my battery, which makes sense given how cold it is. So I put the bike on a trickle charger for a couple of days and just trying it out. And even yesterday I had it on most of the day, but it was still a little glitchy starting it up, which scared me. Had it on all night though, and no problem starting it up, and as you can see I'm on the bike and on my way. It could still be the starter. On my dashboard I have my service warning light up, and it doesn't mean that it's something bad. Well, it could, but it's really kind of there for a reminder that my belt drive probably needs to be changed, being that I'm now officially past 25,000 miles on my bike. That was fast, right? On my older bike, I got up to about 30,000 miles in 5 years. I'm past 25,000 miles within 3. So how much I've been riding. Really enjoy riding, so don't want anything bad to happen. So you know, it's near the end of the riding season, so the real question is, do I bring it in to get it fixed, or do I just sort of let her sit? I'll probably be riding less given the weather. Haven't got up on a trickle charger. It's a hard word to say sometimes. And maybe wait more towards I don't know, late February, early March, depending on the weather, if it gets a little bit warmer, and bring it in for my annual tune-up and have it checked out then. Fingers crossed. But for now, Miles here, yep, that's the name of my bike, is running well. So looking forward to this. Again, I just thought, oh no, I'm not going to be able to make it, can't do the Santa ride, but I'm happy to say I'm here. So we'll see how it goes. Again, like I said, we're going to meet up at the IKEA and the Five Below. We might get a little quick breakfast at the IKEA cafeteria. I don't know what they have for breakfast. Something beyond Swedish meatballs, I'd imagine, hopefully. And we'll take it from there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do too much after we deliver our toys. Wow, busy, busy, busy for a Saturday morning. Well, I guess people are holiday shopping, that makes sense. Tonight is the my wife's work job. They're having their Christmas party, and that's going to be fun. But yeah, adding to the chaos for this upcoming story. So about a month ago, I think, my wife and I were visiting her brother in Northeast Pennsylvania, in her hometown outside of Scranton. And it was Saturday night, technically Sunday morning. We just really got done watching Saturday Night Live. So about 1 o'clock in the morning. And we were off to bed. I was sort of pulling back the covers on the guest room. We were staying at her brother's house, and my wife was brushing her teeth. And bang! We heard this horrible sound outside. And my brother-in-law's fiance, who was downstairs, ran to the front door and saw that someone had hit our car. Our car was parked in the street, and hit it so hard, knocked it off the street and into the sidewalk, and threw it forward and hit the my wife's mother's car that was parked there as well. Anyway, the guy who hit us got out of his car, and again, my brother-in-law's fiance was watching him, asking if he's okay, and he held up his phone and said, "Don't worry, I'm going to call the cops." And he fled, like on foot, left, ran, leaving his car there. And we were like, what the hell? So yes, cops were called. Our car was just totaled. I mean, it's the rear driver's side wheel was just crumpled in. And the police were looking around the neighborhood for the guy, couldn't find him, but you know, they had his plate, they had his information, traced it to someone who lived in Scranton. So the question is, you know, was it his car and he was, I'm guessing, drunk and ran away, not really smart, or was it stolen and he was fleeing the scene? To be honest, we really don't know, because the police have not gotten back to us, which is really frustrating. Anyway, we've been dealing with the insurance. Our car was declared a total. My wife's mother's car, though, had some damage to its rear bumper, but pretty much was drivable. And my wife's mother had passed away last year around Christmas time, and ownership of that car was transferred to my wife's older brother, who lives in Pittsburgh, who's actually a lawyer. But I had not yet picked up the car, so I've been staying in our hometown. Anyway, where am I going with this? We took that car, and we were able to ride it home. And my wife's brother, the lawyer, transferred the title and insurance and stuff to us. We were just getting it cleared by the insurance company. At first, they declared it totaled and saying, like, you know, they were just going to give us the money what they thought the car was worth, but our lawyer and the family fought them, and they decided, okay, we'll pay for the damage. And despite the bumper, there was a slight misalignment to its frame, and it just needed to be tweaked back in, but at a cost of about $8,000 for everything. But that's what the insurance is going to cover. Yay! So the real thing is, like, right now, we're hoping that we can get it back before Christmas. Our neighbor, who is actually my wife's boss, and whose party we're going to tonight, she is allowing us to borrow her. She has two cars, so her second car. So it's so generous, and we're so thankful for her for doing that for us. But you know, we don't want to like overuse the car too much. Hi. There we are. Thank you. So anyway, after the Santa ride today, heading back home and getting ready for the Christmas party. Looking forward to this. Don't really have too many opportunities to go to Christmas parties, so we've been to this one about 3 times before, so looking forward to this. And it's a nice catered affair, lots of fun, and good food. So, just have to deal with the cold. I'm pretty bundled up. I think a lot of people for the ride got like Santa suits to put over their riding jackets and stuff, and specialized Santa helmets. I didn't really have a chance to do any of that. But I'm going. Ooh-wee. It is cold. Making good time too. God, the guy's in shorts, no socks, sneakers. I wonder what his story is. That's crazy. See above me there is the Ben Franklin Bridge that we just crossed over. And up ahead at the lights, I'm going to take a right. Welcome to Columbus Boulevard. guess I'm the first one here. I'll just have to wait for everyone else to show up. Until then.